And before I do it, I am actually going to do something in this town, because, believe it or not, there's a ghost that we can talk to in this town. And I will be going back to the other ghosts eventually, but for now, I'm only going to get this one and the one that's in Irulan, because those are the two that aren't that far out of the path. Hello, Tib. How's it going? Good morning. You'll have to give me a second, because I don't exactly remember where this ghost is. I know it's in a secret area. I just don't remember where the secret area is. Of course, all towns have ghosts in them. That's true, actually. In fact, there's 2 in the main town of Chapter 3. Is it this house? One of these houses has a downstairs to it. No, this is a door. Okay. When will we get to a town with love in them? Don't worry. That won't happen. We've got to find the house that has the downstairs. Is it this one? Is there like an elevator button? No. Interesting. Yeah, this one's a little bit weird, because I just don't remember where this cave is. Will we get into a train? No. There are no trains. Actually, that's not true. There is a train. It's just too small to ride. You need a few triangles for that. Okay. Now that's a reference I was not expecting. Here we go. This is what we needed. There is a secret door here that leads to an elevator. A cellar beneath Amanlu. And now we go through here. This, you can see the ghost right there. Just a ghostly spirit. This is where the Aegis of Death was kept, prior to Valdis attacking the town. That's actually a spoiler, technically, but don't worry about it. Anyways, let us quickly chant the Chant of the Dead, and let's get to this ghost, shall we? Gotta go through yet another hidden door to get to it. Are there any giant koi? I don't think so. For a fantasy setting, there are a ton of elevators in this game. Yeah, you're right about that. Hi.
I remember how it was. This place was a shrine to history. Relics of power and antiquity were held here. The Aegis of Death was the most wondrous of these. Even Guardian Commander Wethril would gaze at it for hours. I came upon him suddenly one evening. My memory grows hazy at that point. It was a popular artifact for something so very secret. Celebhel only recently showed it to the Princess Evangeline and allowed her to take it with her. Now, in its absence, this place is not but a cellar, damp and cold.
Spirit, your guardianship here is no longer needed. The Aegis is gone. You may leave this place.
Well now, what has happened to the Western Wall? I can see the ocean even from here, and what looks to be like white cliffs rising above a bright shore. Perhaps I will go have a look.
You deserve a vacation, Spirit. Go in peace. Every time you talk to one of these ghosts, it will drop a ton of rare items for you. And those items will increase the more ghosts you find. And there are 18 of them. We found ghost number 11 just now. There are a lot of ghosts in Act 1 that we can go back and talk to. We will be going back for them later, because it takes a while to get to all of them. I believe this is just a dead end now. There's nothing else down here, just that ghost. But yeah, be prepared to fill your inventory with stuff when you plan on going back and getting all these ghosts.
What happened? I was sleeping soundly, dreaming of sunlight and a certain pair of elven eyes. Then suddenly I was standing here. Everything looks fuzzy, as if the world has been coated in a film of cotton.
I am sorry, Spirit. Valdis and his Archmage attacked the town, and you were killed.
Spirit, you say? But that means I will never win Letheran's heart. Oh, the pale shores beckon so brightly. Look, the haze is lifting. Be well, kind stranger. May you live to find the love I never had.
Rest well, Spirit. Ah, that was fast. Okay, it's already giving us set items. What's this one for? Ring from Ghostly Visions set. This is a set you can only get by doing this quest, believe it or not. This one in particular is not particularly useful, as you can see just from the stats it gives. It is the most useful for a Blood Assassin, but we don't have one of those. So, yeah, I believe I actually increase my mana if I equip it. No, I actually lose mana. But I gain a lot of health, so that's probably a worthwhile trade for now.
I would like to be alone if you do not mind.
It must be hard to have lost a husband.
Yes, it is. Do I know you?
No, but we share a common acquaintance, Eldoriath Wilwarin.
The nephew of the man that murdered my husband? Why are you dredging up my painful past?
Eldoriath never believed his uncle was guilty. I investigated the crime for him.
It is understandable that the nephew would defend him, but the evidence was clear. Threneth, our servant, killed my husband when he discovered the affair my husband was having.
You couldn't have been very happy with your husband.
No, well, of course not. But I loved him. Please, stranger, I really do not want to talk about this.
Lady Levereth, I do not believe Threneth killed your husband. I think you had him killed. I'm using OBS, Aevitas.
How dare you? What is this rubbish? Begone, and leave me in my sorrow.
Perhaps you indeed feel sorrow, but you are also guilty. I have found the jewels. Clearly you are implicated.
I did not want to do it. I was so angry with him. It was my brother who convinced me that it was the best thing. He arranged the whole thing, and it was his hand that slit my husband's throat.
Your brother? And who is he?
He is the Guardian Commander of Amalur.
What? Guardian Commander Wethril is a murderer? The Elder's most trusted advisor? I must warn him.
Lady Levereth, come with me, please. Warden Celia will want to hear of this. Now.
Very well. Strangely, it is a relief to have this finally brought into the light. Oh, my husband. Forgive me.
Nope, that ain't happening. Because the quest for ultimate bread. It's... What a sentence that is, Multi. Also, hello, Techno. I know I didn't greet you earlier. Before we go back to Amanlu, I'm going to go to the falls, because there's a ghost here that we can get. And I'd rather not have to come back and get it later. Did some workout? Hopefully your workout's going well. I should really start working out as well, honestly. I just haven't, because I'm lazy. Right, Chant of the Dead, and now we go into the falls. This one's not super far away, so don't worry too much about the time. I mean, none of them are super far away. The game puts an Incantation Shrine near every spirit, because, well, you need it. So don't worry too much about time. Just go there first so you don't accidentally run out. Bread is being cooked as we speak. I should have bought garlic. I'm going to have to go back to the, admit to the crime the moment you ask them about it. Well, sometimes people will legitimately feel guilty about committing the crime. And they won't want to live with that guilt. So they just get it out in the open right away. And to be fair, we had proof that she had been the one that caused that. A slight slip, didn't fall, but my heart rate skyrocketed for 10 minutes straight. That's a long time.
It's bitter the memory of lost love. Ah, my sweet lady Dryad, here we met, here we loved, and here I learned she had been killed so unjustly by the wicked Morton. And finally it was here, when I could bear it no more, that I jumped to my death. Would that I had known even death could not dull the loss.
Put your mind to rest, Spirit. I will avenge your lost love's death and the deaths of so many others. The Morden will fall by my hand.
From any other, I would consider it farce. But you, I can now see things my mortal eyes could not. You could do it. If you swear it, I can rest. I can go to my beloved who waits on the shining shores beyond.
Farewell, Spirit. Go to your rest. That's a crappy reward. That's probably the crappiest reward we're gonna get from this. Though it was exceptional now that I think about it. Hold on. That's a lot of defense. I lose chance to find magic items. Honestly, I would equip it just for that huge boost to armor. But we lose actually a lot of other good things, so I think I'll keep it on me for later, but not equip it yet. See that you have a tool that nobody else has. A weapon, so you must be able to avenge my love. Hey, a weapon's pretty useful for something like that. And to be fair, I can also shoot lightning from my hands, but ghosts can see plot armor nice. That's an interesting way of putting it. But you're also correct, so I mean. Alright. We know where Wethril is. He's in the main hall. In some games, you can measure plot armor by the amount of damage people can take over less important characters with roughly the same armor. Yes, true. Make sure your entire party is on this side of the tables.
Greetings. Zelabhel has his hands full dealing with the attack on Amanlu. So if you really must speak with him, make it quick.
Actually, you are the one with whom I have business.
Ah. What can I do for you then?
I have come from Irulan. Can you guess who I met there?
Irulan. I cannot say that I know anyone from that backwater town.
No one? Not even your own sister, Lady Levereth?
Lady Levereth? That name is familiar. Wethril, was that not the one whose husband was murdered by his own manservant? She is your sister?
Indeed, and she had an interesting tale to tell. It seems our Wethril is much more than a simple guardian commander.
You do not know what you are talking about, foolish child. Now be gone. We have important matters to attend to.
I think not, Wethril. Elder, I bring you proof of Wethril's crimes. It was he, not Threnith Wilwarin, who murdered Master Levereth. He then conspired with Lady Levereth to frame Threnith Wilwarin, the ever-faithful servant who kept the Master's secrets even while the noose tightened around his neck.
What? Wethril, explain yourself immediately.
Filthy rat! How dare you speak of such matters here? You who have served Valdis as faithfully as I, and now you have the nerve to call me out? I should have delivered that useless relic directly into his hands myself, once I knew how eager he was to have it. You will pay for this, arrogant pup!
Not so. You stare in the face of justice, Wethril. He is now an enemy we must fight. So let's just absolutely obliterate him quick. He really doesn't like Amryn, by the way, so keep that in mind as well. And he's about to die. He has 15,000 health. Jesus Christ.
I cannot believe that it was Wethril who betrayed us. He has
Average
been
fucking
cabinet of
Wednesday, I
truth
guess.
And justice in Amanlu for years. It was he who informed Voldus of our Aegis. Ah, an ill blow indeed.
Some people will go to terrible lengths to achieve power.
And at such an inopportune time. You deserve commendation for your courage in this. You have prevented further damage to the interests of the elves, and for that, I am most grateful. Take this, then, as a symbol of my debt to you, Malonaman.
You've done more than I ever thought possible. May the light of Istara bless you. Ah, the far shores across the blessed waters are no longer shrouded in fog. The light, the white cliffs are shining. Farewell, Malonaman. I go at last to my peace.
Safe travels, Threnith Wilwarin. When you see Drevin, hail him for me. Look at those rewards. We also get a skill point for doing that quest. Make sure you do that quest. Let me get this up to 10 so we can upgrade charge shots later. To upgrade invulnerability, we need this at level 6, so let's work on upgrading that. I still need quickened casting, and Lothar is going to take healing hands. Doesn't seem super useful, but we're going to need it later, so I'm going to take it now. Now to look at those... Oh, really? Alright, so Eternal Grace is another ranged set. The better of the two ranged sets, believe it or not. And it gives skills that aid the survival of rangers, as opposed to skills that aid the damage, which is what Olamark's Bane is for. So we are going to equip this, because it is just straight up better than ours, and it gives us a bunch of skill points. Oop, I don't know what I just did. Then we got some other stuff, too. Like, I think these greaves are new, but... That's definitely new. I don't think it's better than what he's got, but it's definitely new. We got the Smoldering Rune, which is just to upgrade things. We got this rare Platinum Charm that's not very good, by the way. Alright, let me empty my inventory one more time, and then we'll continue with the actual story of the game, shall we? Oh, boy. We can get Static Shock level 2. Same mana cost, too, which means my current one is maxed out. Let me just grab that quick. Whatever. And if we ever see a ghost again, we can just go and talk to it. Well, by that I mean we can use a chant and then go to talk to it. Oh yeah, I should probably save the game, because we're coming up on some pretty difficult fights in the near future. Why do I have that equipped? Oh, I accidentally swapped all my skills around. That's what that noise was. Can you not? There are a lot of enemies up this hill. Like, if you look at the map, that's just red dots forever. It's hilarious how you walk straight through the walls. Look, it happens sometimes, okay? Don't worry about it. Ooh, boy, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, stop that, maybe. Oh. Well, that's cool. Another unique item just dropping. This is why a chance to find magic items is so useful. Here be yet another... There be Reddit, you're yonder. Does not care for your arbitrary concepts such as physics and solid matter. Alright, is this good? Oh yeah, it's good! 10 intelligence, 56 health, 10 armor, and fire and lightning resist. The Inferno Mantle. Yeah, we're equipping that. Good lord. That was a nice find. Large Vikesh Cavern. Let's empty it then. Don't complicate shit. Noise. Yeah, no, that's one of the best uniques we found so far. Oh, look at this. Let's just walk up and drop a nuke on him. Oh, he's already dead. Yeah. Oh, boy. Hold on. Just launch some power arrows in that direction, please, Amren. Because that's a lot of enemies. Oh, God. My HP is not looking fantastic. Ow. Good lord, that was a lot of bullshit. Being an adventurer doesn't sound hygienic at all. Just pick up and quit loot from the corpses of your enemies. Look, it's better than it sounds, trust me. You get a lot of money, okay? Just pay the doctors, you know? Money. Hey, pick that up. Stupid. The moment when you attack something and every enemy in the area just charges you. Yet that happens in this game quite a lot. Oh, a big chest! Rare exceptional buckler. That's not nearly enough strength to improve upon the one he currently has. What's this door?
Halt! What do you want?
What is beyond this door?
No, you do not have the proper information. It is not for me to show you.
Okay. Yet another door in the Vikesh area that we can't go through. But that's fine. We'll get through those eventually. You do not have the proper information. Also, the blood and fluids from gooey enemies. What's beyond this door? No. That happens a lot. It's fine. We don't need to be over there for any reason yet. So I don't care. Haha, kill this guy. Guess ghost loot is cleaner, so there's that. Yeah, we get plenty of ghost loot. Or at least we will by the end of the game. We can go and get a lot of ghost loot right now if we really want it. I'm just not doing it because it takes a long time to go to all of them. So we want to do that diegetically if possible. Looting is just robbing, but done by the good guy. That's true, actually. Oh, I don't like this area. Okay, lots of melee fighters, and there's a big mage up there, too. I'm trying to get rid of the small things first, because if I get rid of the small things, then I don't need to worry about them while I'm fighting the big thing. The small mage just healed the big guy anyways, and I didn't have my nuke charged up. Don't think the enemies care when they're dead. True. Thought looting meant you take from someone something they don't need anymore. No, you take from someone something that they don't want to give you. Defender armor? I think that's a Fist of Stone thing, but I doubt it's better than what we actually have. It is, in fact, a Fist of Stone thing, and not better than what we currently have. I was right. Just one of these. These. Okay, Lothar's doing it then. Where's the button? Grave robbing exists, that's not looting. No, that's looting from the skeletons. It's essentially the same. Alright. Is this the fight?
The truth and its salvation is ours alone, my brothers. Bring righteous fire down on this abomination who will destroy you.
And he runs away again. Because of course. Why is that Sangor walking with them? That's a lot of dudes! Let's drop a nuke on them! That worked. Alright. Wow, we fought like one diseased Thrine and we're already on the normal ones now. Okay. I got my headphone. Yay! Jack can hear now. Oh, am I actually using Wrath of Ice? I am using Wrath of Ice. Wait a minute. I didn't even know what I was doing. What's over here? Oh, it's this thing. Errant's Ravine, again. A large Vikesh
Who
gap?
goes there?
A
The
friend.
Manu-O-Star have no friends amongst the barbarians. Leave this place.
Hey, Adrelian, how's it going? Ulfref. Apparently Wrath of Ice is good, otherwise I wouldn't be using it. I mean, most of the Wrath spells are pretty useful, but still. Pretty much all of the Wrath and Embrace spells are useful for certain things.
With you, I will be able to resolve something for myself.
What is that?
I've been troubled by strange dreams.
Alright, guess we won't hear that conversation. Cool. Thank you, Shadowy Neldrin, for that. For an elite, this is a chump. Oh, we're gonna level again. That's nice. Good. Not too bad. I see another teleporter on the map. We don't really need it yet. There. That is what I needed Quicken Casting at. So now we can get Amplified Lightning next. And obviously you are gonna get Fist of Stone stuff? I might... So the thing is that we don't really need any more of these two skills, necessarily. And we definitely don't need this one. I was thinking we might invest some points into some nature magic stuff in order to improve his, like, support role to an extent. Maybe give him the ability to get to invulnerability. I think that might be a solid idea overall. And Tremor, let's be honest, it doesn't really need to be better than what it is now. Because we're going to get improved Tremor, and that's just going to make it super good. One thing I should check, I need Nature Magic 19 and Melee 26. What are we at for those? Melee 25 and Nature Magic 18. Maybe we just wait to spend this skill point. Actually. Because if we wait to spend the skill point, then we can get a point into something actually useful for him. Because right now, I mean, he's good, but, like, we don't really need him to be healing. And we already have a skill that improves his healing a lot, so... Just wish he wouldn't cast Cascade when he was the only one low on health. No man, no problem. What is it? And when you kill, take parts of the dead bodies. That's called severed leg. Remember how I just picked up a leg at one point yesterday? I guess not many people were there for that, but that did happen. And it should be remembered, because apparently that leg was food. Not sure why. No, Lothar, don't heal yourself. Right now, you have somebody to help you with healing. You don't need to heal yourself. Ooh, that's actually a lot of enemies. Let me approach from the bridge. I'm extremely peeved. Why? For some sweet cash, full human body in normal condition costs like 3 million. That's true. There's also a company making synthetic human bodies for like 100,000 or something like that. For like hospital or medical schools to use so that they can practice surgeries without actually having to practice on living people. Ow. Hey, you can revive now. Yep. It's good to have a second healer. Yes, this is a real product. Like, it's a really useful product, too. It's just that it's not super widely available yet. Oh no, here comes Angela IRL. Well, it's not a... It doesn't... It's not like a living body. It's just an exact replica of a human body, but not a lot... Oh, God. That's gonna be Olamark's bow again, I think. Not the Eternal Grace one. But we'll find out. The Eternal Grace one would be better, because we have a piece of that set now. Let's see. Yep, that's Olamark's. So, we don't need that. A stove would fit in so well in my Serenity pot, but I got to pay $10 fucking for the recipe. Okay. That's an interesting complaint. Oh, Genshin Impact. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, here we go, sir. We're not getting through there until the big guy is dead.
Foolish child. The Aegis belongs in the hands of those who can use it as it was intended. Do you really think such creatures as yourself are destined to control the end time? Do not presume that you have that knowledge or that power.
Well, yeah, that's what they're for, Sinesus.
Doomed to a short lifespan and eternal darkness and death. Look into my face and know the truth. Your time has come.
Alright. Mini-boss time. Ow. Let's back up. Let's cast Invulnerability, charge shots, and let me drop a bolt of lightning on him. Because the thing with this fight is that you're gonna deal a lot of damage really quick and then need to back up fast. Because there are a lot of enemies in here, and he just leveled up, so he can charge shots again. Sweet. Kill these minions before they cause too many problems, Amron. Or just die, that works too. Alright, the Prophet is now separated from his dog, so we can kind of ignore him. I mean, he's an elite, but okay. There he goes. Fast and brutal. I hate my double language keyboard. It is somewhat climactic, yes. Let's look at that staff and also give Amron a point in this so he has it. Now we can't upgrade charge shots anymore until we get to Mortal Wound, which means I'm taking Penetrate next level. Who picked it up? There it is. 62 mana. 20% of physical damage reflected to the enemy, 7% health steal, and plus 8% melee resistance. It's actually not very good. Like, if I compare it to the one I already have, I mean, I would gain mana, but I would lose a lot of... Well, would I lose? I guess it's technically better than my current one, but I would lose a lot of intelligence, so my damage is technically going down, I believe. Yeah, it goes down a little bit. I have more mana, though, so I guess it is technically better. I go for some noodles. Alright, see you later, Sinesus. But that was the Vikesh Prophet fight. He will actually respawn if we close the game and come back. Believe it or not. We need to go to the right, but I don't want to, so we're going to go in this cave instead. A large Vikesh cavern, but it's a different one, you can tell because the name is yellow. That's not a joke. There's a ton of loot in here. Look at all this loot. Goodness. Let's open this chest. Oppressor tunic. That's fine. There's another chest. I don't think this is a mimic. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Now, you might have noticed that there is an Incantation Shrine here. Guess who got to use the Chance of the Dead? Because we got a ghost coming up in the next cave, and I want to be able to talk to him as soon as possible. So, let us incant. And let's run to the other cave, because this is, in fact, the closest Incantation Shrine. I mean, having to pay $10 for cooking in a game, that would be frustrating, yes. Let's keep going. We gotta get there. A Vikesh Grotto. I remember this area. It's gonna seem very empty at first. Also, I don't know which way the ghost is. Oh, it's over here. It shows it on the map. I don't know what I was talking about.
Violent my death, and horrible. And yet the torment continues as I am bound to this place, unable to travel to my final rest. The Vikesh, such detestable evil. They kidnapped me and tried to convert me to their ways. But I resisted. Oh, yes, I did. And for doing so, I was sacrificed to that abomination.
Fear not, spirit. I will deal with the Vikesh and all their cohorts. You will be avenged.
By the light of Istara, you have my deepest thanks. Those very words have freed me. The bonds have fallen from me even now. Farewell, my friend.
Peace to you, spirits. Oh, an arbalest. I mean, if Amryn were not already having a set item bow, he would definitely equip that, probably. Though I do have Siege Bolt, so, like, that's questionable. Alright. Now let's explore this cave briefly. Scheisse. But every time I look at it, I just see Sheeb. Yeah, it's Aru's job, not Sinise's. Money. There's also a cave to the right here. Actually, because I learn English, I first see the name. Wait, what? Oh, there's a chest up here. Sweet. And a bow in it. Also useless, but oh well. One thing I will say about this game is that if you find the right set equipments for your classes, you're never going to use the other ones. Because they're just better than any random items you find in the wild. Like the shop equipment, too. Who put a spike on a chest? I don't know. This is something to prevent people from opening it, maybe. Makes it way more. Like 10 seconds of the stream in the chat, and I already don't know what the conversation is about anymore. Well, I haven't been talking much, but they're complaining about cooking, so... But now the only direction left to go is this way. I hope you all are ready for this. Because it's about to get big in here. Take a look at this room. The Knotted Shambler, ladies and gentlemen. Where is he? There he is. 25,000 health. Weak to fire. These leaf generators, I don't remember if you actually need to kill them, but I'm going to. I am Groot. Yes, the boss is a large tree. Move! Tar almost died to that. He has very slow attacks, but they all hit an area. So you need to be good at moving out of the way of his attacks to do this fight. Also, we can't actually hurt him yet. So as long as you don't know where he is, just target the Shambler hatchlings, because those are actually our main target right now. The thing is, his armor is made of leaves. Once we destroy all those leaves, he won't be able to spawn anymore, and we can actually hurt him. So we need to destroy them. Also, I just noticed the generators are making these, like... Thankfully, he doesn't know where we are right now for some reason, and I don't know what he's doing either. Oh, he's recovering leaves. That's what he's doing. Yes, target him now. Oh! Thank the Lord his armor broke a little there. That would have been nasty if he got that full attack off while I was right in front of him. Armor made from leaves. Sounds not durable. Well, when you're a creature made of tree... Also, I don't know where he is right now. So that's a little awkward, but... Oh, there he is. I did ask, I guess. Oh, move out of the way. Mana potion. Let's target him a little bit. Oh. It's regenerating his armor. That's fine. Just break it again. And break it some more. Or not. Yeah. The reason you need to kill the leaves is if you don't, then he'll regenerate his armor using them. And yes, the leaf generators also spawn them, so be sure to get rid of those when possible, too. Oh, that one's just gone. Alright. Kill it. He likes to burrow. Doesn't really make much of a difference in terms of the fight, but he does like to. He also likes to target things that are not me for whatever reason. We've almost got all of his armor down? That's the last of his armor. We can hurt him now. We just need to kill all the leaves. Nope, he's going to regenerate a little bit. We couldn't kill all of them in time. That's fine. Where'd he go? Where did he go? There he is. He just kind of disappeared for a second there. Do not attack, sir. Kill the leaves. I could just gather... Ooh, move. Alright, I think all the leaves are gone now. So let's unload on him. Woo! Don't do that. Alright, Amrin, have some fun. It's not actually doing much, but oh well. Where are you going, big boy? I can hear him. I don't know what he's doing, though. There he is. Alright. Iron leaf. He calls the leaves to regenerate his... There was still a leaf somewhere. How? Where is it? Kill them. Okay. Let's back up for a second. Apparently there were some leaves I missed. I don't know where they came from. But he's completely gone now. Okay. So the fight's basically over. The majority of this fight is just taking down his armor. He's weak to fire, by the way. But I am not a fire mage. Oh. I think I know where he's spawning because all my characters turn to face that hole. And Earth Dawn still alive leaves are good protection. Yeah. Ow. That's fine. We've almost got him. Thank you, Stone Skin, for protecting me there. Lothar, stop healing us and punch him, please. Ah! Stop that. He's got 10% of his life bar left. Target him. What? Let's take this guy down, shall we? And he is done. He doesn't drop anything on his body. That's because everything drops over by the Aegis. And I didn't get anything cool. Oh, I have a full inventory. Congrats, you cut a tree. True. We now have the Aegis of Death. Trees don't typically fight back.
Greetings, my young friend. You have become more powerful than I allowed myself to hope.
You? What are you doing here? What kind of trickery is this?
I do not expect you to understand the ways of magic I command, but you should know that I have been guarding the fate of the Aegis for a very long time.
What do you mean?
Azunai's shield must be reforged. The fate of the world depends on it. The pieces must be brought together, and you now have one of them.
If you mean to take it from me, then be warned.
This is not my role. If I could reforge the shield myself, I would have done so long ago. I must entrust that task to another.
If I gather the Aegis and somehow reforge the shield, will I have the power to defeat Valdis?
If you find a way to gather the other 3 Aegis, then the restoration of the shield becomes possible. But for now, young warrior, you must concern yourself with the princess.
The Princess Evangeline. What matter is that now? It is Valdis that I seek.
The princess is leading the resistance. Save her, or the revolution will be crushed, and this world's fate will be sealed.
So the Vikesh did not have her. Where is she?
Valdis' dark wizards have hidden her in the deepest level of the Azunite burial grounds. And that is where you will find both the princess and those ancient sorcerers, if you hurry.
How?
The princess is strong indeed, but the dark wizards are stronger. She will not last long under their interrogation. Quickly go through here. The entrance to this underworld lies in the ancient graveyard now called the Garden of the Ancients. Once inside the Azunite burial grounds, work your way into their frozen depths until you reach the area known as the Azunite Catacombs. The princess is being held within the deepest chamber.
Alright. After defeating the Vikesh's Knotted Shambler, the Azunite scholar informed you that Princess Evangeline of the Northern Reaches has been captured by Valdis' dark wizards. You must find her before it is too late. If you made armor from wood...
How could those elves do such a horrid thing to a tree? Torture it into a twisted shape, force it to drink the blood of their enemies. It has become an abomination.
I did not see anyone forcing it.
Do you really think a tree would do that on its own? Clearly you know nothing of trees.
Not as much as you do, to be sure.
Those evil elves and their death magic. I hope we have struck them a blow from which they will never recover. It's probably their fault the forest looks like this.
Some think so, but others say it was the evil released in the Cataclysm that is eating away at these forests.
Whichever it was, I hope we can stop it.
And that is the end of the dungeon. And also the end of Aranth's Ravine, cleverly enough. Welcome to the second half of Act 2.